Hey everybody, I'm Lauren Price and this is Disc Golf VR 360. And today I'm in a Phoenix suburb of Fountain Hills where there is a championship course. It's been here since 1981. I've played it a couple times in the past. There's the Memorial Tournament coming up here, an 8-tier, and it's not a major, but it's a major. So I'm going to give you a tour of the Memorial layout as it is, and we're walking along here. There's a great mural, and walking up here to T1. This is a dangerous course because a lot of the holes, water comes into play, so you have to be very careful about how you play them. And there's some long holes here. It's a well-maintained course. It's been here since '81, one of the original courses over here. And it's just, I played it this morning with Harvey Brandt and Johnny, and it was a lot of fun. Gave me a rundown as to where the Mandy's and some of the better shots are. Anyways, let's get to it. It's a long course, par 56, 6,848 feet. So this will take some time. And be prepared to fish some discs out of the water if you can find them. That's going to be the challenge. And it can start right here on the hole 1. So let's get started. There you go. Hole 1, 387 feet, and you got to carry the water. If you're not sure about carrying the water all the way over there, you can go over this way here. The sidewalk is OB. Anything on the sidewalk or to the right of it is OB. There is no Mandy here, but you don't really need one, because if you get in the water, chances of you getting the disc are slim and none. So keep that in mind. It's not pretty there. 387 straight over there. There's a reason why they call this Fountain Hills, and it's because there's this fountain that goes off every hour on the hour. It's a pretty cool fountain. I don't think they even have the ones like this in at Bellagio in Las Vegas. Anyways, and I stopped along the way on playing hole 1. I stopped at the shorter tees just so you would see them. But the tournament tee is going to be the one where I gave you the description. Okay, so hole 2, 787 feet. And you see that palm tree out there? It's past that to the left, and there's somebody just walking right by it right now, but it's maybe 10-15 feet off the water, so you have to be careful. But this is a beast of a hole, and it just runs all the way along the water and gets all the way out there. 787, and you're going to want to be careful because there's going to be some OB lines coming along the right here for a couple of the holes that are over here on the right. So off we go, 787. hole 3, 291 feet, par 3. It's right over there. And you have to watch it because there's going to be an OB line going along the right here. It's going to get kind of close. And the sidewalks, all the sidewalks are OB. And anything on the opposite side of the sidewalk is going to be OB. So you have to be aware of that, and be aware of pedestrians and people walking around through the course because they're not playing, and you need to give them preference. And there's lots of coots and ducks, well, mostly coots, and some ducks, and there's some geese. And it seems like the duck crap or the coot crap problem, it's not as bad as La Mirada. La Mirada has the geese, and man, they lay it down. 291 par 3 right there. Hole 4, 253 feet, it's right there. This is an island hole, and there will be an island, a 10-meter radius around the basket. And as I understand it, there will be a low fence to keep you from slipping through there or get through it. You have to get up and over. So if you got it, Spike Heiser. That sounds like an ace run to me. 253 island hole. Hole 5, 457 feet. It's par 3. The road is OB, the curb is OB, and the basket is, you really can't see it. It's on the other side of that tree there and just to the left of that white box. And it's maybe a few feet from the sidewalk and the road, which are OB. So you need to know that on your approach shot. This morning with Harvey and Johnny, they just went straight at it, and Johnny put it over there to the right of the yucca plants. Nice drive. 457, par 3. Hole 6, 246 feet. It's just right there. The recommended route is Spike Heiser out that way there. If you get it just right, you can tombstone right there at the basket. Where the basket sits, there is a slope just to the right of it that's pretty steep that will, if your disc lands just the right way, it will knock you OB into the street. So be aware of that. Otherwise, you know, a couple different ways in which you can go through the gap there in that tree, or you can do forehand and Heiser off that way there, but most everybody likes to go up and over the tree here. 246 par 3 right there. Hole 7, 211 feet, and it sounds easy, but it's not. You really have to place it. Sitting right there, sitting, on three sides. There's on to the left is probably about 10 to 15 feet before you hit the water, and it slopes down too, and it can skip really easy. There's a little inlet that kind of comes in front of that, so you have to watch it. The ticket is to aim to try to the right of that tree right there, so that you can wind up coming in on the right hand side. If you think you got it, Spikeiser, 211 par 3. Water, this is a water hole, so you better watch it, because it can slip into the water real easy. Might not be a bad idea to put somebody up there. If you're playing with somebody, put somebody up there so they can spot and maybe catch your disc before it goes in the water. Just saying. Anyways, off we go. Hole 8, 569. You're not going to see it from here. You won't see it until you get up to that rise there, and it's on a peninsula that, just like this last one, they're going to be very easy to slip into the water. If you can get out to where that tree is there, somewhere past that, that's a good lie. The big boys, they put it up on that ridge there, and then they bomb for it. I managed to stay dry most of the round this morning. Anyways, 569, just head straight out that way there. Hole 9, par 3, 414 feet. You can't see it from the tee, so I'm going to come over here to the left to point it out to you. It's going to be just like this last one where we were getting real close. It's right, not there, it's out there, and again, it's at the tip of the peninsula, so you got, and it's a little steeper too. That seems to look a little steeper, but you got that inlet that really goes back pretty far to it here, so you have to really be careful about when you're driving or your approach. There's two ways you can go. You can either drive from under here, or you can come over here and drive out this way here. That's probably an easier drive right there, because if you see that basket, that's about where the end of the inlet comes to. So you're going to want to stay over here to the right of that basket, and aim for this tree right here. That's the ticket. Aim for that tree, so then that way you're safe. I think birdies are going to be hard pressed on this. Oh, 414. Hole 10, 312 feet, par 3. This tree right here is a Mandy. You have to stay to the left of that tree. The basket sits right up there. It kind of sits down a little bit. You can just make out the top of it there. 312. Anheuser off this way here. If you got the roller, that's also a good one. But just be careful. Don't miss your Mandy. Hole 11, 403 feet. It's right over there. There's 3 palm trees that are surrounding it and kind of guard it. And it's on a little bit of a slope. So aim for this other palm tree over here by itself. You need to stay to the left of that tree right there. That tree, that first tree there is a Mandy. Stay to the left. And you have to be careful because if you carry it, many times it'll roll down and into the water. Or there's a planter with cactus over there. That's OB. 403 feet, par 3. Hole 12, 297 feet. It's right there. Harvey likes to say it's a good idea to try to get around this palm tree here. But I find the gap goes straight out here so that it then fades in. Workable. That's a possible ace run. Some of the big boys will do it. Anyways, right there, 297. Hole 13, 249 feet, par 3. It's right over there. It sits up on a little rise up there. And for the most part, the best way to get out there is to go out this way here so that it fades out. Aim for that one palm tree there, at least that you can see, and just go straight at it. 249. Hole 14, 356 feet. It's right next to that tree right there. It's actually just, it's in front of the tree. And it's quite a ways from the sidewalk, which is OB. But it's not hard to either roll down there or slide down there. 356, par 3. Hole 15, 423 feet. The basket is kind of hidden by these palm trees, these tall palm trees right here. It's not that basket there, although, yeah, well, anyways, if you've got the arm, you're going to put it right up there next to it. The sidewalk is far enough away from it that it's not a real problem. And it sits a little bit on a slope. 423 feet, straight out there. Hole 16, 351 feet. It's right there. You have a double Mandy here. These two palm trees here, the one to the right, that's a Mandy there, and you need to stay to the right of that. These two here, this palm tree right here is the other Mandy, and you need to stay to the left of that. So you need to go out that way there, so you come back in. 351. Hole 17, 470 feet. You see there's a couple palm trees and it's right behind them. Right now there's some big puddles of water on either side of it. So you have that. There's some water laying around over here too. But for the most part, you want to just go straight out that way there so that it comes down. The big boys will probably park it. This is where Anthony Barella and a bunch of other people have just sit up here and throw bombs at it, trying to ace it. Hole 17, 470, right out there. Hole 18. We finished this in an hour because the fountain has gone off behind us, and you can see that because it goes off every hour on the hour, and it's now 3:13. Hole 18, 391 feet. It's right out there. All the sidewalk is OB, and of course the water is too. You can imagine that. And this is the last hole. They wanted to have it here because this is where you can get a crowd from the center up there and all that, and watch the pros finish off. It works. Anyways, I think it was a 391. Yeah, 391. Right over there. Okay, that wraps up Fountain Hills, the memorial layout. That is a lot different from its regular layout in that they have combined some of the holes and made a couple of others longer and more difficult, like it wasn't already difficult enough. I'm going to go over and do Red Mountain, north and south. Ankle's feeling good. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do this because of I had sprained or turned my ankle about 10 days ago. Doing real good. This is a beautiful place. I always enjoyed it. The reason that they have it, the memorial is on Super Bowl weekend because that's the same weekend of the Phoenix Open. And that is the only weekend, because everybody in Phoenix is at the Phoenix Open, that is the only weekend that they don't have an event here at the park. Otherwise, they just aren't able to have an event like the memorial here. And the memorial is actually started out as the Bob West Memorial, in which Bob, he was one of the first disc golfers to pass. And I remember when he did that, that was, geez, quite a while. He was awful young. But that's what it started out as, the Bob West Memorial. Anyways, see you at Red Mountain tomorrow.